go.
Hey, I spelled even wrong. How about that? I made it past the 1 minute mark, so maybe it's going to actually keep me online. What the hell are you playing? Second through fourth. Deke, what's up, man?
Pretty good, ain't I?
You're fantastic. Deke said hi.
Yeah, that was all with my anus.
You played all that with your anus, huh?
I did. I got some more. I love that one. Shut up!
I like this one.
Fuck me now! Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah, right there. So wet. Oh, my God! Oh, God! Do me, baby.
What a mess.
I don't know what the giggle is there at the end. How's it going, Deke? Kind of pausing a little bit to get some people in here before I start throwing stuff left and right.
Good, Deke. Good.
Thanks for stopping in, Jeremy. Tonight we're going to be going over all the 12-inch figures. Hey, Ninja made it.
Kill clips now. Beat box now. What's wrong now?
Shut up!
I think it's going to be way too bright if I turn. Yep. Way too bright. So most of it's going to be 12-inch vehicle figures and all that crap. But I need to get this box out of my way, so I'm going to go through it first. It's a Disney 12-inch electronic. Don't want to violate him there by not looking at it. I think there's a gunshot too somewhere. And Mrs. Ninja.
Still ain't blown the amp up, sweet. Don't blow it up. Well, that's how they got distortion back in the old days. So, you want distortion, go for it.
Cygor 2 Spawn series. And he's way cooler if you take him out of the box, but I doubt I do. And he actually goes in the other room with the rest of the Spawn figures.
Do you have an 8-inch pit of Sarlacc?
I do.
No, you don't really. I asked you
Electronic
that last
Boba
time. You
Fett.
said you don't have one.
Sure, Mrs. Ninja will like that.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
It's really posable, but it's hard plastic. Alright, now these are all weird multi-packs that I need to get out of my way. That is the Lucas family. That's all of his kids and relatives that he had dress up in the movie to play characters. Told you. That's a Disney exclusive. You have to get it from the Disney store or someone who lives near the Disney store. So Legend Saga, or Saga, however you want to pronounce it. And my phone's leaking noise.
Sorry. Well, I did it again. Sorry. It was meant for Lisa.
Why is it all my texts?
Because I'm retarded.
Death Star briefing with getting choked there.
It's only text 2 people.
And mainly one. Oh yeah, one of my favorites.
Tell her, she'll be mad.
All of the bounty hunters.
What are the names?
Darth Vader, Dengar, IG-88, Boba Fett, Bosk, Forlome, and Zuckuss.
Isn't Zuckuss the fly-looking guy, the fly?
Zuckuss and Forlome both have kind of a fly-looking head. And when they were originally released, they had the wrong names printed on the package.
Hey, what's up, Trash?
What's up, Trizash? Way too much. And I'm not even probably halfway through it yet. It's Geonosis with the Republic Commandos.
How much did you say it was all insured for?
50,000. Mrs. Ninja will like that one too. All the Mandalorians. Is it a Mandalorian thing or just
flu.
Boba Fett? Getting a weird glare. Looks like their helmets actually come off too. And the stormtrooper over here with the skull on his... oh, and it actually has my skull thing on the box too. And this is the other set that goes with it. A bunch more Mandalorians. This time with Shadow clone troopers. Anakin and the battle droid. Yeah, I know. Boba Fett seems to be the only one that they make the figures for, but yeah, I just like the Mandalorian armor. Thus, the big guy behind me there. Another multi-pack. Alright, Trizash. These I have to unbox besides unboxing.
You should really flip your cam around so we can read them.
What, you can't read backwards?
I never learned to read, period.
Well, then it doesn't matter to you then, does it?
I was thinking of your fans.
Clone trooper. Bunch of clone troopers. Bunch more clone troopers. They just put the same figures in a bunch of different packs, so you have to buy like 50 different packs with the same damn figure in it.
So you're just paying for the cardboard?
Yeah, pretty much. That's cool. It's got a white C-3PO. Which I don't know if that's actually C-3PO with snow on him. No, that's K-3PO. It's an upgrade. A Family Guy Star Wars collection. I have all the DVDs. And R2's down there too, but you really can't see him because every time I have to go to tip it, it glares out on the TV. Oh, all the droids. Well, all the evil droids. Toys R Us exclusive. And they just do that shit so you have to run around and try to find them all. Young Jabba. Alright, now I can get rid of this freaking box. Actually, I'll probably just take it and refill it at some point.
Yep.
Avalanche. The Astromechs. These are the droids you're looking for. It's all the different Astromechs. Well, not all of them. Thus the next pack. Because I drop it and dent the box and piss myself off. And basically they're the same exact figures in both ones, they just painted them different. I think those were Entertainment Earth, yeah. But it gives them a little bit more protection. If I keep them in the packing boxes that they sent them in. Perfect. Alright, so now we start on the 12-inch figures. As soon as I find a place to set Sigor so he doesn't get in the way. Stay. Where to start, where to start. Obi-Wan. Original. Well, not original, the 90s release, I think. And 96 release. Luke. And Bespin, I believe. Yep. It's been a very long time collecting. Luke and Tatooine. Princess Leia. Barquin Dan. Or Barquin Deanne, however you want to pronounce it. Luke and Hoth. AT-AT Driver. Chewbacca. A very goofy ass looking Chewbacca, but Chewbacca nonetheless. Yeah. you know why when Nerdy unboxes something, I tell him that it physically hurts me. Leia and Hoth. Return of the Jedi Luke with the big bone. You used to say people are gonna die. Jawa 2-pack. Which I don't think I ever saw that in the store. I think I had to mail order that from somewhere. Garandan. Yeah, really? Because you spend so much time looking for it, and then I just don't want to take them out of the package. Because like some of the early Spawn stuff I took out of the package, and that stuff, I mean, looks really good, really articulated, really well sculpted. It doesn't last in the air. The arms break off just sitting on a shelf. The rubber dry rusts, or dry rots. Tusken Raider. And I believe there were several different Tusken Raiders. Let's see, that one has the breather and the fighter stick, or what is it, gaffer? Forget what they call it. This one has a blaster, binoculars, and the breather, and no gaff stick. Grand Moff Tarkin, which a lot of these are in
like
double
the sound
packs
the
too.
same people made.
I'm not making that sound.
I don't know how you would even do it.
Emperor Palpatine with his walking cane. No lightsaber with that one. Hoth Stormtrooper. Or Snowtrooper. Lucan Ceremony. And White Pauldron Sand Trooper. I don't know what that is. Maybe a seal?
Yeah, I think that's what I'd read before, that it was seals that they'd slowed the sound.
Haven't seen Gypsy Jade over there yet.
It's my favorite sound in that movie.
And they're not really good shots either, because he swings at him like 3 or 4 times and misses him every time.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go across to this one.
They got their head all wrapped up in these little bitty peephole glasses to look through.
Right. Anakin. I think that's teenage Anakin.
That's the costume I ought to get.
Obi-Wan.
The Tusken Sand Raider, Tusken Warrior, whatever.
Count Dooku.
You gotta take
There
a
he is.
Dooku.
Joe did make it. Which Count Dooku has probably the coolest ornate lightsaber of all of them. A big hunk of plastic. Battle droid. Sorry, super battle droid.
Hey, Joe, what do you say, buddy?
Here is, I think it was service merchandise exclusive AT-AT driver. Came with the front flap box. Of course, Boba Fett.
Did you ever pick up any of those holo cards that they had for Star Wars?
I did not.
It was like the kind that you look through the card. It's got like cardboard outlining, and then you look through it, and it's got like the figure that you could like put in, move it around. You could like put him on your lawn, or on a chair or something. You know what I mean?
Nope, I don't think I ever saw that. Regular stormtrooper. TIE fighter pilot.
Twisty.
Twisted, what's up? Greedo. Now these are where it's going to get confusing because I think that there's several of them. Oh, this is another sand trooper with the orange pauldron. Fuck you, Twisted.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I was thinking it.
Boba Fett. Again. In the original, yes. Darth Vader. That glare is killing me. Can't really see him. He's just kind of blending into the blue there. Oh, another sand trooper, orange pauldron. And this is where it gets confusing, because I know there's going to be doubles here. There you have Figure and Dan. Unshot Greedo in the wiener. Ichabel.
He's a psycho wiener.
He is a psycho wiener.
Does it have their instruments in there?
Yep. They all have their own little instrument. Which, if I can get the glare to go away, you can see them down there. These actually came with the right instrument when you got the 3 3/4 one. They came with all the instruments, so you had to buy 5 of the same figure and then match up the right figure. Another Ichabel. Nailing. Doik Nat. Which most of them are air instruments.
Did he have names for them all picked out before they started making the toys, or did they just say, okay?
A lot of them, I
these
think they just
toys,
made up
so-
names when they came out with the toys.
Yeah.
Another Doik Nats and another Teddin. Those were Walmart exclusives. And they were not hard. They were not easy to find either.
He doesn't run a nerd shop, Twisted, because he doesn't sell anything.
Right.
You should pick one room and the best scene that you like out of any of the movies and recreate it with the characters just like standing up in that scene. He's like, shut
George
your mouth.
Lucas
Then I'd have
knew
to take him out of the
how to
package.
merchandise stuff. Oh, yeah. Everybody is learning from George Lucas on how to merchandise shit. Because before him, it was never done. Okay, the deal with my face, I made a deal because somebody wanted me to shave it off. And I said, no, not unless I lose 20 pounds. Well, I've lost 17 pounds, so I went ahead and shaved it off. So that's the story behind why my face is bald. Ah, the ultimate Darth Vader with the 12-inch.
I think George Lucas and
Old Anakin with the
Gene
book.
Simmons are marketing gurus.
Oh yeah, yeah. Between the two of them, nobody has a chance.
There's absolutely nothing that you could think of that doesn't have Kiss's name on it.
Yeah, it's not real good business ethics, Twisted. Comes with a 12-inch C-3PO and a book, Tales of the Golden Droid. And if you watched last week, there was a Captain Kirk from the same series with a book and a 12-inch figure. Arasing, or Arasenge, with a book on bounty hunters. That is a really sturdy box that they come in. I'm going to slide those underneath the table so I don't step over them. Alright. Get into a few of the bigger packs. This one I just thought was demented, so I had to buy it. It's the Darth Vader with the removable helmet and the cut in half dissected right there at the hips. I just thought that was rather strange. Well, most of this shit isn't even from Disney. This is the old shit from the mid-90s. There you have Grand Moff Tarkin and the Imperial Gunner. Wedge and Biggs. Which I don't think Wedge really looks anything like him. Biggs, they could just stick a mustache on any figure and it looks like Biggs.
Right? He's the throwaway guy.
Yeah, pretty
Put a
much.
beard on him.
Oh shit!
Wait, take his beard off. We gotta produce him for some Ken dolls.
Han and Luke in Stormtrooper. The little Death Star
What do you think your
droid.
rarest? What is the rarest figure that you have, or whatever?
The rarest 12-inch I will get into here in just a second.
Hey, those were the ones that I showed you. I seen at the flea market that I'd never seen before. The Han and Luke.
Yep. There's Luke and Bib Fortuna. Which, if you need to read it, it's at the bottom there. What are the chances of me being able to deadlift this straight up? Queen Amidala. And a different Queen Amidala. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Actually, I'm a little tall for a stormtrooper. Their average height is 5'11". I'm 6 foot. Boosh with, I'm sure the battery's dead. It glows. It's a carbonite chamber with Han. And These were the throwback 12-inch. Got Boba Fett. There was actually two versions of him. One he had the blue jumpsuit, the other he had a gray. And somehow I ended up with the blue, which I don't know which one's more rare. Stormtrooper in the throwback box. And Luke in the throwback box. I think that's the only three that they ever came out with. In that throwback packaging.
Greedo, after he got shot in the wiener, is the rarest of them all.
That's right, that's the Greedo figure with the blown out crotch.
There's only one in existence.
And it just so happens I have it. I'll make room again.
Did you answer my question? Did you wind up going online?
Me?
Are you online?
Yeah.
I figured there'd be more than 6 people in here. Just saying.
Hey, W, what's up? Alright. Now, in order to get to the rest of those, I'm going to have to show you some of the more rare ones. Or the hard to find ones, at least. There's Leia on the speeder bike. Scout Trooper on a speeder bike. Stupid glare. And of course, Luke on the speeder bike. "12-inch Darth Maul on his Sith speeder bike. I should open the box and just turn his head towards the opening there.
He doesn't need to look at you.
Luke and the Wampa. Oh, I'm running out of room fast here. Another Luke and the Wampa, which they changed the color of his uniform and the accessories that came with him. This one, I don't think I ever saw in the store. It's a 12-inch Gamorrean guard. He's one bad-looking mofo. Make sure I hit my controller every once in a while so it doesn't crash and turn the damn music back on again. This one I never saw in the store. Just kept in Tarples in the Cadoo.
Joe wants to know where'd you find the speeder bike 12-inch figures?
I think those all came from Toys R Us back in the day when they were released. Han and Tauntaun. Which the Tauntaun's looking towards the opening of the box, but Han not so much. Another Han and Tauntaun. They changed something with the accessories.
You got the one where the gut's open and you can put your figure in it?
I'm going to leave that one for the very last. No, I do not have the cutaway one, where his guts come spilling out. You have the Tauntaun. That one was a little rough to find when it first came out. That and the Wampa. some of these out of my way so I don't bump into them and have a heart attack. Another Queen Amidala. With yet another goofy ass looking hat. The Han and Tauntaun. Yeah, those were a little rough to find when they first came out. And his Dave in here. Leia in bikini and the drink server R2-D2. Darth Maul, I just showed him, Smikester. Kind of a cool 2-pack. Luke with Yoda on his back. Because he can be his backpack while he runs.
Oh, I was just getting ready to say that.
Luke, an X-Wing pilot. And this is the only sideshow that I have. It is Salacious Crumb and that weird frog-looking thing that belches that Joe loves so much. Waiting for a comment. Alright, another box down. This is actually going faster than I was expecting it to. The ever elusive flap front Chewbacca. And before I show another box, I'm burning up. I don't know if Two Ghost is in here, but he bet me that I couldn't open a beer with a 50 caliber round. There you go. 50 caliber round. Yeah, and I think I'll put that towards the front of the table so I don't knock it over and have a heart attack. Hugo Dick Johnson, Richard Ford Longer approves. And Shuggy got bumped. Did you have any of the Planet of the Apes? Yeah, I had 3 of the 12-inch last week on stream from the Signature series. Another Sand Trooper with the orange pauldron. Another Greedo. I think they're both the light blue insert. Another Stormtrooper. Lando Calrissian. Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't know if Shuggy's coming back in or not. Now it says you left the party, Shuggy. Oh, we already showed him, didn't we? That one. Now he's
Hey.
back in.
I was wrong about the Sand People sound. It was a donkey braying.
Was it?
Yep.
You didn't meet him on my show last night. He talks about Sideshow and Hot Toys only. Oh, and I had a Sideshow figure. Yeah, that's the only one. I mean, these were anywhere from $20 to $30 a piece, depending on if I got them from a vendor or straight from the store. I don't see paying that much for them. I mean, these are pretty cool figures. Figurine Dan. I don't think we had tech.
Stormtrooper. Sorry, Stormtrooper
I knew it.
Blasters.
I knew he was going to say something about it.
Stormtrooper Blasters sound is made from hitting heavy tension guy wires with a ball peen hammer.
That makes sense. Another Luke in X-Wing. Already had that one. C-3PO.
Yeah.
Which I can't hold it up to the camera and see it at the same time. I make sure I have it all on camera. That's the dark blue insert. Obi-Wan. Dark blue Han. Which basically, the dark blue just means that it's first release. It's a trap! Admiral Akbar. I know, right? And they have been moved several times already. And I try to be extra careful so that they remain mint. These were very short-lived, but it was the smaller to match the 12-inch figures. Yoda, Wicket. My dick's like a Pringle. Rufio, you need help.
That's not him. That's not him. That's his troll.
Is he the one that came in and asked something about Megatron and Iron Man or something?
No, that was actually Rufio.
Was it?
Yeah.
R2A6.
Yeah. Oh, man, it was going so good. Now I gotta get up, get to my laptop.
Shut up!
Electronic Boba Fett, which I'm sure his batteries are still good. And I'm not sure if that was before they changed the voices all over to Django or not. I hear Shuggy Gamer, how big is your meat stick, bro?
I don't know. You might want to ask your mama. Mama joke.
Battle droid. My favorite. You just say people gonna die? Darth Maul. There you go, Smikester. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them that are dead, but it amazes me every time I come across one that the batteries are still good in. Hey, it's Watto! And he comes with the data pad. Zam Wessel. As you can see, it's a clearance item. Which I only paid $5 for her. IG-88, 12-inch. And it makes it sound like it's exclusively from the Bounty Hunter series.
Bounty Honey. Bounty Honey.
Bounty Honey. Bosk. He's a cool figure. I guess I have to start putting these back
What's
in the
that
boxes.
Joe at? I'm going to put him on timeout.
Do what?
So where's that Joe at? I'm going to put him on timeout. He's talking against Jar Jar.
Actually, no. I think I paid full price for Jar Jar. I do not see a clearance tag on him, so I'm guessing yes, I paid full price for Jar Jar. Obi-Wan with lightsaber. There's Forlome. Zuckus. Poor Dengar. I'm surprised I didn't get him on clearance because Dengar's always on clearance. Because he's got toilet paper wrapped around his head. And another Greedo in a different packaging.
Does he have his crotch blew out?
He does. He's the special crotch blown out figure. Yeah, they not all of them are real easy to find.
Blue jogging pants on.
Some of them I really had to hunt for. I will buy Jar Jar for you so you can throw him into traffic. Alright, let's get this box out of my way. Oh. Timeout for Joe. Don't be timing out Joe. If he did put you in timeout, it's 5 minutes.
I didn't put him in timeout, jackass.
I wouldn't put it past you.
He says one more comment about Jar Jar, and I just might.
You have some affinity for Jar Jar, don't you?
He's the best character on that show.
Alright, don't want to show the last one yet. Well, lucky me. I got a whole nother freaking box of them here. Mace Windu. Which I think that was the only Mace Windu that they released in the 12-inch. Another battle droid. I think it's from a different series. Yay, you got another job! Sebulba. This one I think I had to buy offline because I could not find him anywhere. And he comes with those goofy frog-looking things that he eats in the movie. Young Anakin with yeah, I guess it is a pod racer helmet. Kind of, sort of. His goggles are off to the side
The
there.
pod racers, those would be cool to have.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have those?
No, they did not make those for 12-inch. I do have them for the small figures, but we haven't got into the vehicles yet. What is that, TC-14? Nope. Death Star droid. And he comes with the little Death Star droid. Remote mouse, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's TC-14. Let's test. Kinda.
Why, Joe? Tell us. So you're too busy fucking around.
Oh, and here's the taking a shit Qui-Gon Jinn. Take a good look at that face. Side jobbing banner. And another one, except this one doesn't have the lightsaber separated on the side panel there, like the first one did. It's floating around in there somewhere. Another Chewbacca, except they decided to not give him hair and just molded him all out of plastic and then shoved him into a box that's 2 sizes too small for him. That's why his knees are bent to stuff him in there, so all the boxes would be the same size.
Change the name to the Jar Jar.
Cheeky dar dar doo. Walrus Man. And if you can see it, he has detachable arm. Another Obi-Wan.
See ya, average.
Alright, see you, Ninja. Luke from the trash compactor scene. He's got the poop all over him and the tentacle wrapped around his neck. Death Star Trooper, I think. Yes. With the giant penis hat.
Penis. My favorite
Penis
hat.
helmet. Hashtag penis helmet. Oh, another Death Star droid. Didn't know I had 2 of those.
What?
Cool. Han from the trash compactor. He too was on clearance, but only for $11 this time. And Han and Hoth gear. This one, I don't think I ever found in the stores. Mr. Boss Nass. Maybe we start being friends. I can't do the clicking sound that he made.
Jabba.
That was Jabba. Banta Poodoo. I'm getting an exercise. I'm doing toe touches here.
Forever.
And I don't have the shelves built yet to put these up. That's why I'm reboxing everything and restacking everything. Nothing like moving them 5 more times. All right. Excuse me, Mr. Stormtrooper. Just when you thought it was safe. And somehow I managed not to put Boss Nass in that box. Good Lord, that heater's freaking frying me. Hey, Fraggle, what's up? 3-pack on Luke, Leon Bausch. Obi-Wan and Vader duel. And I am burning the fuck up. Another Wedge and Biggs. Electronic R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Hi, at C-3PO. Human title remain.
He does. He keeps turning his head, doesn't he? Well, I'm doing 50-50 here. C-3PO's batteries still work, but R2's batteries are dead. There's the, I think it was, yeah, the 100th figure. Comes with all the costumes for Luke. I think this velcros and shows you all this wonderful art. Blasphemy! The hell you say?
That's it. She's banned.
Well, thank you, Fraggle. What's next? And the only reason I'm saving the one for last is because Joe's going to lose his ever-loving mind when I show it.
Oh, is
And
it
another
naked?
Another plastic Chewbacca. Different sculpt, bigger box. Clone Trooper. Han. Imperial Officer. Oh, the one with all the accessories. And here is the Johnny Carson figure. That is some wild stuff. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, and now I have another box out there to carry in. Put these back on the shelf. Out of the way so I don't destroy them. Try not to trip over anything and drop them. Oh, we have more of the little 12-inch R5D4. The Jawa that I'm sure's batteries are dead. And his eyes glow. Oh, so if you like the Luke one, you're gonna like the one coming up too. Electronic Darth Vader, which I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead on him too. Pit droids, which those weren't on the shelf for very long. And little Anakin. I don't know why he's sitting like that, but to each their own. Emperor and the Royal Guard. On carbonite, which this one is not electronic. It's not like the one that came with Bausch. And we have this one. The Ultimate Jango Fett with all the removable armor and weapons and backpacks. Looks like he comes with 2 backpack missiles. Hey, Breezy, what's up?
Oh my god, it's a jowl.
I just did it so you could give me shit. That was the whole purpose.
He said he did it just so you could give him shit.
And I think that might be
No. They got
that is it for the 12-inch figures, except for one more. And that would be the 12-inch Sand Trooper with dewback. Which looks like it got something spilled on it. There you go. I can see it a little better. And the fucker is heavy. And I was going to start going through some figures, but I need to take a breath. It's way too much exercise. Wouldn't you like to know?
He got it from that box, didn't you see?
Do what?
I said, where'd you get that? I said, he got it from that box. You didn't see him?
I got it from right over there. It was back behind all that other crap. I know, right, Fraggle? I'm feeling a little moist myself. Yep, definitely a little moist. Beer will get rid of that. It gets rid of all your problems. I'm sure my hands are covered with dust now, so I'm trying not to touch my face. Because I'm sure that I would have a big brown stripe across my forehead, and Shuggy and Joe, neither one would tell me.
No, wouldn't say a word.
They would just take screenshots and post it everywhere.
Is Joe on a PS4? Did you ever find out?
He's on a phone.
Get a PS4, you loser.
Damn you! Damn you!
Shut up!
That's my favorite one.
You must bow down to the almighty bunghole.
Just sit here and play waves while I'm recouping.
Really? I poop too much. The almighty bungholio. I would never let a woman kick my ass. If she tried anything, I'd be like, "Hey, you get your bitch ass back in the kitchen and make me some pie."
And this is the theme of my show.
Boring.
Yeah, you brother blows bubble gum. Aren't you ashamed?
Brace yourself for immediate disintegration.
He'll catch on any minute now.
Oh, indubitably. Indubitably. Wonderful suggestion.
Oh, some of them I just have because they make me giggle.
Ah, shut up.
I can neither confirm nor deny that, Joe. Tomorrow? I thought we were supposed to go to the toy store tomorrow.
Maybe that'll learn you to keep your big mouth shut.
What, Munch?
Are we clinging tenaciously to my buttocks?
Oh, my favorite one of all time.
Can I talk to you over here? Mm-hmm.
Probably too low to hear.
Can I call you pig fucker? No, only my friends can call me pig fucker.
Yeah, you guys are supposed to come over here and pick me up, Joe.
Thank you, thank you.
When this is over. Hey,
Please
Stu,
come
how much
again.
longer do you think you'll stream?
Oh, probably not much longer. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should start going through some of the vehicles.
Steve.
Do what?
I'm talking turtle.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
3 o'clock. That'll work.
Damn it! Oh, hell with this.
Hey, wait, I just remembered something. You're boring, and my legs work.
Oh, and reminder to everybody.
First time I've ever been early for work. Except for all those daylight savings days. Lousy farmers.
Move your clocks up tonight.
You have the right not to be an asshole. If you give up that right, everything you say and do in here will be held against you. If you cannot afford to stop being an asshole, then someone will be appointed to kick yours out of here.
Joe will like this one.
Don't listen to him. He's a good man, but he's not quite right in the head.
Hey, if you don't like it, go to Russia.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you, you sick bastard?
$10? That's really small. So you're saying I have more in this room than he has in there? Because it'd take you more than 10 minutes to go through this room.
Everybody hates me
Why do you suppose that is?
because I'm the son of the devil.
Uh-huh. That's a good start. Why else?
You had best unfuck yourself, or I will unscrew your head and check down your neck!
Gonads are useful for their purpose, but they are no substitute for brains.
Go to hell! Homie, no function beer well without.
This reminds me, I need another beer. And yes, I brought a cooler up with beer so I don't have to keep running downstairs for it. Oh, where'd my 50 cal go? I don't know what I knocked off earlier. Probably something really important. Where is it? Actually in town, Joe?
I've not yet begun to defile myself.
I'm your huckleberry. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
I love being angry.
Beer.
I gotta pick up a life-size Boba Fett.
No good will come of this.
Behind Taco Bell on the east side. Where's there a Taco Bell on the east side? The one over by the old Blockbuster? Sorry, I was interrupted. Is it actually in the old Blockbuster? Because that'd be a pretty big space. I remember we used to frequent that place and buy really cheap used movies.
Whoa, talk about your pieces of crap.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key?
My uncle says that smoking crack is kind of cool.
Oh, what fun. I'd be really happy if my ears stopped ringing.
guess that makes our naughty parts tingle.
Democrats piss me off.
I put that one just on there for Loki.
I'm gonna run her.
Well,
I'll be back in a little bit.
frickin' God!
It's wedged between an ice cream place and a China buffet. Cool. Where'd you say you have to run her?
I got to run her so she can drop off the truck to Kenny at his work.
How would you like to go see the school counselor?
How would you like to suck my balls?
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison? Holy shit, dude.
Alright, well, I'm not sure if I'll still be streaming or not when you get back. But I guess I'll go through a few vehicles.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave everything on, so I'll be back.
Alright, so I can torture Snoopy and Tank while you're gone? I'll take that as a yes. Dun, 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 dun. Snow speeder before Luke leaves his best friend to die. B-wing fighter. Stupid glare. Yeah, that's a bad choice to set that on the ground because I'll never stand back up once I pick it up. Oh, another B-wing. Y-wing fighter. Which I'm not real sure why it comes with the droid and yet the droid is already in the ship. Why they didn't just make a little space for the droid to slide in, I don't know. That was another Toys R Us exclusive. Looks like a good place to stack them right there. Stay. Yeah, I wound up knocking something off. Snow speeder? Which ignore the dust on it. And they cut the box and put the front of the snow speeder underneath part of the cardboard to make it look like it was buried in the snow. Comments display slow. Just how I like them. There's another B-wing, but it's a Dagger Squadron. Comes with a different pilot, and it's a Toys R Us exclusive. Different color. And there's no possible way yeah, that's not too bad. Get the glare off of it.
Next time I air.
There's something electronic in here. And of course the batteries are dead. But that's an Imperial AT-AT. Or AT-AT, however you want to say it. Clone Wars attack shuttle with exclusive clone trooper. And the other one came with AT-AT driver and an Imperial officer, I believe. This one, it does. Shows you all the fun things you can do with it if you ever take it out of the box. If you leave it in the box, you can just pretty much look at it. And another AT-AT. This time it actually shows you the figures here. And one of the feet. It's the indoor AT-AT. The other one I think was Hoth. Those are really big boxes and they're heavy. Be right back. Oh, this is from the Force Unleashed video game. The Rancor and the Rancor controller. FXX wing, which I'm sure the batteries are dead in it. Well, I'm getting static. Yes, I know it's not a vehicle, but it is a bigger box. Jabba's palace. Or Jabba's throne, I guess. Battle of Hoth. Another Target exclusive. Comes with a bunch of exclusive figures in here. Battle of Endor. An AT-AT. Some Ewoks. An Ewok on a speeder bike. Chewbacca and Han. And the arena, excuse me, the arena, another Toys R Us exclusive, which comes with the 3 beasts that they had to fight, as well as Luke, Obi-Wan, and Padme. And the other room across the hallway is watching from phone and driving. Well, that doesn't sound safe at all. And my water's empty. Brew beer. See what else I can find. And these were $40 or $50 a piece. Attack of the Clones Episode 2. Banta. Episode 3. Some weird ATRTs. Leg alert. With some exclusive figures there. That's just another ATRT. That was the original Banta, which his hair doesn't look near as greasy as the other release. These are actually his lips. Some Al Jolson thing going on there. Oh. See if I can reach any other vehicles. Awesomeness overload. Oh. There you have the Lars family before they got barbecued. And if you look at their pose, you can see why they got barbecued. Because Lars is shaking his finger at the sand trooper. And it comes with their little adobe house. I am jealous. And here is an example of releasing the same figure more than once. They take an X-Wing, throw some moss on it, instantly it's the Dagobah system. And then they throw some weird lizard looking thing in there. They could have at least thrown Yoda in there. Since all we're doing is buying the same freaking vehicle that we've already bought 5 times already. But no. I know something that you like, Joe. Have you seen any of the comic book releases? Fan theory, Boba Fett burned them for not talking. It's a possibility. But if you've seen the episode of Troops on YouTube, that tells you exactly what happened. They were called out for a domestic dispute up with a thermal detonator, and they shot her and she fell on the thermal detonator and burned up. But have you seen any of the comic book 2-packs? Because that's taking up a big space in the holding room right now. Troops. I love that show. I'll grab those. Haven't seen the comics. I think I'll sit down for these. Because I'm a lazy streamer. Alright. Yeah, it kind of gets that way every once in a while. There's the Luke and R2 comic pack. And these are actually pretty old. Where's my Billy Club flashlight? They're not that old. 11 years old for this one. But it comes with a special comic book back here in the background. Comes with its own comic for those 2 figures. Bill Maher, Grok, and Quinlan Voss. They've got their own comic book Looks like episode 19, which you can't really see his demonic face. From the Rogue Squadron. I guess that was the Walmart exclusive. He kind of comes with a cool helmet. Yeah, I don't know if they were all from 2006 or if that was the last year that they did them. They each come with a exclusive comic book. Arc Trooper and Obi-Wan. Republic. Which kind of makes me want to open it just to look at the comic book and see how good the art is in there. But then again, that means I'd have to open it. Han and Chewie. So that's episode 3. Mouse and Basso in disguise as stormtroopers. They've got kind of cool art on the sides too, showing you what the actual comic book character looked like. Grand Moff Tracta and Darth Vader. Oh, that's episode 1. Which I've never really gone through the numbers to find out if I have all of them. That's another Han and Chewie. There's a Darth Vader and Rebel Officer. Wait, that says it's also episode 1. What a jip. How can there be 2 episode 1s? I'm thinking Shuggy just got back home. Grand Moff Tarkin and a Stormtrooper. Episode 2. Which they painted them like they would look in the comic book too. Oh, actually it says Governor Tarkin, doesn't it? So it must have been before he became Grand Moff. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't go any further than Grand Moff. Sherrod Het and Ki-Adi-Mundi. Episode 11. Which, I don't know if you can see it or not, but he comes with a Tusken Raider mask. And Ki-Adi-Mundi comes with a 10-gallon hat to hide his dome head. Or his pointy head, I guess. Oh, Commando and Super Battle Droid. Episode 22. Which I may take one of these that I have doubles of and open it up just to see what the comic book looks like. Boba Fett and R-A7 or R-47. I don't really know the droids by name. They're all painted like they would be in the comic book. The separation of the twins with Bail Organa and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that's episode 4, so it sounds like it's pretty much starting at the birth, or right before the birth of the twins. I'm not even going to try to pronounce their names. There's another episode 1. It's pretty messed up. Episode 24. I'm going to try to pronounce their names. Another Rogue Squadron, episode 24. So maybe it is different as far as the title of the, there's Mara Jade and Luke. So maybe like Heir to the Empire, there's so many of that comic book and so many of the Rogue Squadron. Jun Lan and Dina Sham. The Empire. That one says episode 39, and I'm pretty sure that they did not have 39 different comic books with just the Empire. So maybe they just did that so you'd have to go out and buy all the rest of them. That one actually looks a little warped. You're a psycho wiener. Asharad Hit and Dark Woman. I guess since I'm struggling to read the small print on the front, I could look on the sides, because the unspoken girlfriend of Luke, Mara Jade, Jax, and Kerr. We'll just call him Jax and Kerr. Crimson Empire. Star Wars Tales. And this is a totally different packaging on this one. That's a Walmart exclusive. A droid and an Imperial officer. Poor Dengar. Dengar and Boba Fett. Oh, it's not Boba Fett. It's Finn Scheisse. But it is Dengar. I thought he looked very green to be Boba Fett. Arsing. No, it's not Arsing. Tall Score and... Well, they screwed that one up because the names are on the wrong side. Because I know that's Asajj Ventress. But the names are backwards. And even the packaging is backwards. So that's kind of cool. You think Rey is a Palpatine? Really? Darth Vader and Princess Leia, and for some reason Darth Vader is white. Not real sure what happened there. I imagine if I read the comic book, I'd find out. Hey, Rick, what's up? Have a Wookiee and a clone trooper. Kashyyyk trooper. Roku warrior. So my guess was correct. Rogue Squadron. Walmart exclusive. Oh. So that's what you're basing it on? You think that would be... Hey, Rick, what's up? Amonin and Janek Sunbur. Episode 16 of The Empire. Which that kind of looks like nerdy there. Prince Jizor and Leia. Shadows of the Empire. Not too bad. Just pretty much winding down, getting through the last bit here that I'm going to go through tonight. Oh, and there we have a female Darth Maul. Darth Talon and Cade Skywalker, which is one of Skywalker's offsprings. Or maybe it's his daughter and he left her because he was doing the same thing that his parents did to him because they didn't want the dark side to find him. Commander Keller and Galactic Marine. And yeah, I'm reading it backwards too, so... Almost said Boba Fett. Toby Dalla, Mandalorian, and Princess Leia. Episode 69. Three-pack of Ewoks. And episode 94 of the Ewok comic book. Another Dina Shawn and Luke Skywalker in some goofy Tron outfits. Princess Leia and Darth Vader. In episode 4 of Infinities. But do you think that the anger is inherited? Oh, Wedge. And something I can't possibly read backwards. Borsk failure. He's a failure. That's from the Rogue One series. Another from Episode 57. And I have one more stack of these, and then we'll be through all the comic book series. But it's not near as big as the stack that we've already gone through, so. All I gotta do is fit them back into the box now. Do not fight me on this. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that those are inherited traits. I mean, if my dad's an asshole, does that automatically make me an asshole? Down Gamorrean guard.
Can you hear me?
Oh no, you just naturally are. Oh, we already saw that one, the Luke and the R2. Some of these went on clearance, so I ended up picking 2 of them. That's a different Quinlan Voss. And a Commander. Clone Commander. That's a double of Darth Vader and Grand Moff somebody. That's a double. Oh, there we go. That's a new one. Stormtrooper and Lando Calrissian. Colt 45. Another double. Another double. And Shuggy got bumped again. Ganner and Terra's. Episode 6. And a double of them. And they screwed up another one. Dirge and Anakin. But if you look on the sides, Anakin's supposed to be on that side, and Dirge is supposed to be on that side. So I've never looked up the price of those to see if they're worth more because they were mistakes. Anakin and Dooku. Colt 45. But you really can't see that one all that well. They made Anakin a little hippie. Another Crimson Empire. Grand Admiral Thrawn and Talon something. Carde. Which Grand Admiral Thrawn has a weird animal on his shoulder. I'm not sure what that's all about. That's episode 1 of Heir to the Empire. And there we have all of the comic packs. I really need to go to a hardware store and build stuff, or buy stuff to build the shelves over there on the wall. And when I get them built, all the 12-inch figures will go up on those shelves, and then I may stream from that end of the room looking back this way so you can see the building of the room. And there's still a ton more shit in there. I'm just trying to break it up as much as possible into categories, which there's still some figures in there that I can't get to because I piled boxes in front of them. But, and I still have some Spawn stuff and other stuff that's in boxes that I don't even know what's in the boxes yet, because they've been packed away for so long. But I am going to go take a piss, and while I'm doing that, I will leave you with this informative audio.
Perhaps one of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word fuck. Out of all of the English words that begin with the letter F, fuck is the only word that is referred to as the F word. It's the one magical word. Just by its sound can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love. Fuck, as most words in the English language, is derived from German, the word frichen, which means to strike. In English, fuck falls into many grammatical categories. As a transitive verb, for instance, John fucked Shirley. As an intransitive verb, Shirley fucks. Its meaning's not always sexual. It can be used as an adjective, such as, John's doing all the fucking work. As part of an adverb, Shirley talks too fucking much. As an adverb enhancing an adjective, Shirley is fucking beautiful. As a noun, I don't give a fuck. As part of a word, abso-fucking-lutely, or in-fucking-credible. And, as almost every word in a sentence, fuck the fucking fuckers. As you must realize, there aren't too many words with the versatility of fuck, as in these examples describing situations such as fraud, I got fucked at the used car lot. Dismay, oh fuck it. Trouble, I guess I'm really fucked now. Aggression, don't fuck with me, buddy. Difficulty, I don't understand this fucking question. Inquiry, who the fuck was that? Dissatisfaction, I don't like what the fuck is going on here. Incompetence, he's a fuck off. Dismissal, why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself? I'm sure you can think of many more examples. With all of these multi-purpose applications, how can anyone be offended when you use the word? We say, use this unique, flexible word more often in your daily speech. It will identify the quality of your character immediately. Say it loudly and proudly. Fuck you!
Hope that was informative to everyone, in case you were wondering how to use the word fuck. Shirley does talk too fucking much. Oh, this is the first time you're seeing this, isn't it, Joe? Well, I think I sent you a picture of it a couple months back. I don't need any more light on my face. This is the dungeon of Toys R Us, Dave. You missed all the good shit. I should have kept that one out just to show you. That shelf looks crooked. It probably is. It's kind of top heavy at the moment. And this floor is probably not really level. Did they ever make Ugnaughts? Not 12-inch that I ever saw. I wish they would have. That would have been cool as fuck. And we may want to ask your guy tomorrow when we go. Sorry was fighting Twisted? I think Twisted was in here at one point. What were you fighting with Twisted about? Oh, let's see if I got another beer. Alright, Super Dave, do you think that I can open this beer with a 50 caliber bullet? Caught him in colds. Yeah, I don't think he stuck around real long. Who had the smallest wiener? Up tonight. .50 caliber bullet. Open bottle. Yeah, I don't need to fuck up my teeth. Oh fuck, I had a root beer open already. Oh well. Cheers. This is very rare that I drink beer 2 nights in a row. But I didn't really feel a whole lot off of last night. I drank like 9 beers and... Yeah, I haven't hit my vape much at all tonight. I've been running and gunning. Is it Greedo's wiener or Greedo's ex-wiener? Or Greedo's poor wiener, since he got shot in the crotch. Either way, I'm in. Welcome to Greedo's wiener. You missed my informative audio. That would be a blast. See what I did there? Poor Greedo's wiener. Everybody's making fun of it. Just because he got his balls shot off. So it wasn't an unproductive stream. We went through all the 12-inch figures, all the 12-inch vehicles, and all that. I have no idea what Colt is sending me. Is he sending you something in the mail, or you just received something in your PSN? Damn beer bottles blocking my view of the TV. You have a guess? So he's sending you something in the mail? Oh shit. Check it, make sure it's not ticking first. I'm not sure where all this shit goes in order for me to get to that corner to build the shelves, though. That's what the question is. Anthrax. Be here Monday? Okay, Dave, on my way. Uh-oh, you mean the package is going to be there Monday? I wouldn't mind taking like a week or two and just traveling around and meeting different streamers across the U.S. I think it'd be fun. How many would actually want to meet me, that's a totally different story. I think these beers are getting smaller. Either that or my mouth's getting bigger. Which is a strong possibility as well. Oh, and Joe, if you're still here, you made me get it. That's what the sound has been coming out of that I've been playing. Because the speakers on my laptop suck. Thanks, Dave. And with a lovely compliment like that. Did you ever get all of them, Joe? I know you said you were aiming to get them. Yeah, usually by now I've had to fill this thing up like 10 times while I'm on stream. Just goes to show it's more of a habit. I do not have the Falcon. And I don't have the Star Destroyer. Took more interest in the figures. So which ones did you end up getting? Because I really like the TIE Fighter, but I was kind of fighting myself between the Millennium Falcon and the TIE Fighter. But I always lean towards the dark side. Most people do, Dave. My phone's way louder than I thought it was. Just the Falcon. And you caught all the 6-inch... Oh, I got another one. And I do have K2SO, but I think it's in a different crate. I think it's in the stuff that was packed from the old stream room. Sabine. Have you seen her yet? That's the only new one that I've got, except for K2SO. And I think he's back in the back there. I haven't gone through those crates yet, the ones that I packed up from the old place. What Predator are you picking up? Sorry about the lag. Do you still have the Predator and Hicks that I got you? I got that for you. God, that's been 15, 20 years ago. That was when I lived in Monroe. Possibly 7-inch. I don't think I've seen that one. I've got the 12-inch Alien vs. Predator. Which, as I'm building this room, I'm building another room to be the new stream room, because I'm not going to actually stream from this room. I just have kind of a makeshift right now. But I need to fix it up. It has some spots on the wall. I've got to repaint it. Put some shelving up. Get everything all set up there. And then I think I'm going to have the Spawn, Planet of the Apes, pretty much anything that's not Star Wars displayed in the stream room. And then I'll have my two co-hosts behind me somewhere. So the Gopher and Yoda, those will both... Well, I don't know about Yoda. Yoda may stay in here, but the Gopher, he'll go into the new room. Yep, green screen's on the way. Got the green screen editing software. Hey, Skookum. Yeah, you should go back and check the archive, because I've already gone through quite a bit. I've already gone through all the Black series. I really didn't go through the these multi-packs because there were several of the multi-packs already that I had gone through in other boxes. And I've got lots of doubles, so that'll probably take a week just to go through all the doubles and pack those up and box them away somewhere. I'm not really sure if I have more or less storage room in this place than I did the old place. The only Jason I have is the movie Maniacs that Todd McFarlane came out with.
You're all nuts.
No, I usually don't go to them. Where's it being held this year? In LA, probably? Cool. Part 5 mask? That was pretty deteriorated at that point. And I don't know if I've talked to you about it, Joe, but The Walking Dead, have you ever noticed at the beginning where it has... Oh, it's in Florida? Cool. Where it has The Walking Dead script at the beginning of the show. Each season, it gets a little more deteriorated. They, like, parts of the letters are missing and stuff like that. It's kind of a cool thing that they're just doing. I have a message. Stu, you on Facebook? No, I do not believe in Facebook. I have a stalker that if I showed up on Facebook would burn the hell out of me. Can't really see it that well on camera. Cool mask, though. Surprised it doesn't have more cuts in it, though. Loser.
Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle-toed cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant?
Wait, I got one somewhere. Fuck you, Huggy.
You had best unfuck yourself or I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck! How tall are you, Private? Sir, 5'9", sir! 5'9", I didn't know they stacked shit that high. You trying to squeeze an inch in on me somewhere, huh? Sir, no, sir! Bullshit, it looks to me like the best part of you ran down to crack your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress. I think you've been cheated. Where in hell are you from anyway, Private? Sir, Texas, sir! Holy dog shit, Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down. Do you suck dicks? Sir, no, sir! Are you a Peter Puffer? Sir, no, sir! I'll bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around. I'll be watching you.
Yep, Shuggy's on MySpace. Stu, what's the one thing that you would run back for if there's a fire? Unfortunately, Skookum, I have already been through a fire and lost all my collections. So I had to start over. I actually lived with Gypsy wherever he is. And we had a fire at 3 o'clock in the morning, and luckily we lived in a town where drunks were wandering the street at all time. Dave's on AOL. Still have that dial-up connection, Dave? And you can let Lisa know that I have the jowls because I've lost 17 pounds and the skin's kind of sagging right now. So hopefully it'll bounce back. Since she was making fun of my face since I shaved. Broadband. Don't you miss that dial-up sound when you connect to the internet? Yeah, I remember. Fucking ice storm. Don't let it bother you, fatty. Oh yeah, we lost pretty much everything. We had to shovel out our rooms. Just tons of soot and ashes everywhere. Yeah, lost pretty much everything. The whole ceiling came caving in. When we went digging through our rooms, you could look up and see the sky. It's a true imitation of a fax. Ding, bling, ding. Ping, ping, ping. Joe lost his anal virginity in the fire. Yes, I remember the sorority that offered to take us in, and my mom came over and goes, no, they're staying with their mothers tonight, or their mommies, or something even more degrading. What year was it, Joe? Was it 91? It might have been. It was right around that time, 91, 92, in that area. No, nobody mentions renter's insurance until after the fire. Oh, well, you had renter's insurance, right? Right, Shuggy? Big red cock blocked. Big red would be my mom. Yeah, who wants to stay at a sorority house? Do you remember them bringing us over food when we were cleaning up the fire mess? They brought over like a thing of lasagna, but it was still in a frozen aluminum pan. And I guess Mom went down to answer the door, and she goes, how the fuck do you think they're going to cook that? She was trying to help, but actually she hurt more than she helped. Yeah, me and Joe could have been staying at the sorority houses because we lived in a college town where we were surrounded by sorority houses. Yeah, I remember the dominoes. I remember being covered by soot and ashes, sifting through my ownings. All of our belongings. I think I still have shit out in the garage that's packed away in tubs that smells like burnt house at this point. Chris Fralix eats out of steam trays. What's he eat? Like 7 pounds of meat a day? That can't be good for the colon. I've been on rice and chicken for a couple months. Well, 17 pounds so far. Washed out every cassette tape. And the case. We call them TV dinners. Oh, that's high society here in Indiana. Get all your courses right there in one purchase. You get that in the banquet chicken. The big tub of chicken with comes in an aluminum tray, and you just stuff it in the oven for half an hour or so. I always like banquet chicken. The worst thing that I lost in the fire, do you remember the stereo consoles that I went around from auction to auction, and everybody, all the old people in town were selling off, when they died, they were selling off their house contents, and everybody had the big stereo consoles. And I went up and bought like 5 of them and actually networked them together so that when we played a song, it would like shake the walls of our house and 10 or 12 surrounding houses. And we still had them there, cassette tapes. It was caused by Joe's Jiffy Pop popcorn cooking skills. Hey, Treetop, what's up? You're still awake? It's 11, well, it's 10 o'clock our time. Where are you exactly, Treetop? Because I know you said you normally go to bed at like 9. $7 p.m.? Damn! You must be on the West Coast. Who's saying God damn it? Oh, it's my neighbor. But some of those big consoles, I mean, they really put out the sound. And we just went and bought them at a bunch of auctions and just networked them all together so it would... Giant stereo. And Shoogie's back. Now see, Joe, if you had a PS4, then you could be in the chat with us.
That's right.
And you wouldn't have to type on your tiny little phone. Are you there, Shoogie? Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Apparently my sound bar timed out.
Where'd you go, dummy?
Because there was no sound coming out of it. So hold on. Alright, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Shut up, neighbor, I'm drinking here. Yeah, I can remember that you had a job where you didn't go in till like noon, and my job was 8 to 5. I'd come out and bitch at you like on an hourly basis. Can you shut the fuck up? I gotta get up in like 5 hours. Yeah, you and your cousin would be out there drinking. And I'd be in there with my now ex, but... She'd go, will you go talk to them? So I was the stick in the mud that came out and bitched at you.
Forgive me if I don't shake hands.
Gonads are useful for their purpose, but they are no substitute for brains.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
Yeah, I shaved it off. It's... I have the outline of it already. Because I'm too lazy to shave again. You remember that, huh? You look like one of my cousin. He's a firefighter. Cool. Yeah, we need to have another big bonfire sometime. I think that was the last big bonfire that I ever went to, was when I went to your house when you lived down on Apple something. I might have to dress up in the Boba Fett outfit sometime and do a stream. Believe it or not, I have never tried on the Boba Fett costume. Eating pizza and watching Predator. Good night. Alright, see you later, Joe. I'll send you a message tomorrow. Props on streaming, thought you'd knock out by now. It's getting close. We've actually gone over my normal 2 hour, but I don't get to talk to Joe too much. Winter Storm Stella is going to get you. Are we supposed to get snow tomorrow?
Not that I know of.
Or is that the one that's supposed to hit like Wednesday? Because we were supposed to get like 9 inches last night. They were telling us early in the week. And then we got absolutely nothing. If you sleep, I sleep, so stream. Yeah, I know. It's a tad bit overwhelming. Eventually, everything's going to be all nicely set out, but until then, I'm going through it box by box on stream and showing all the wonderful crap that I've accumulated over the years. Which I was surprised that Ninja was surprised that I had so many 12-inch figures. Because apparently I had a lot of them that he didn't even know existed. And I consider him a pretty good source on toys. I think we have a lot of lurkers in here. Adjust the shirt. Oh, I need to stand up. Oh yeah. Lurking and jerking. I don't think it stops. I think it just plays over and over and over. Well, this was a lot of work for this stream. Probably going to feel it in the morning. Yeah, just out of curiosity, I went and looked up a couple of things. I don't know if it was last week's stream or the stream before that. There's a 12-inch Spider-Woman that's going for like $70 on eBay right now. Makes me want to sell that fucker. Because I collect a lot of different stuff, but the bulk of it is Star Wars. But I have a lot of Spawn, Toy Story, X-Files, Resident Evil. Pretty much any figures that I thought were cool looking. And all the Star Wars will be displayed in here, and I have a new streaming room that I will have everything else displayed. And I didn't bother going through all the 3 3/4 figures because that would take 5 or 6 weeks just to go through that. And I'm just trying to get moved in as quickly as possible. Just get a blow doll and Spider-Man suit. And I still have a bunch of crap piled underneath my table here. Because this is just a kind of a makeshift stream setup that I have here. Nope, it's vape. I have 2 of them sitting here. One of them's on the charger, one of them is not. And that one's actually fully charged. Blow up doll. Yeah, I have a lot of Marvel also. So that one has the First Order Stormtroopers on it, and this one has Marvel's Punisher on it. And then I have Captain America and Punisher band on that one, and Superman band on that one. Which I'm running the same flavor in both of them, but for some reason the flavor's better on this one. That one's empty. But I think that's probably about as far as we'll go tonight. We're almost up to 3 hours. I usually limit it to about 2 hours. Somebody's laying on their horn outside. But I'll be back next week and try to get through as much as possible next week. I'm just worn out this week. The 12-inch figures are heavy and bulky, and went through all those. Now I have to figure out a way to get them out of the way so that I can build the shelves to display them. Being said, I'll play this one more time and then I'll be out.
Fuck me now!